What's up, gang? It's your boy Tyler, and thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. And today, I'm gonna get into a bunch of new fragrances I picked up. This is my winter pickup list right now, and it's not gonna exactly be a first impressions vid, okay? Because I'm in the process of testing these, so I can give you guys a thorough great review for these. And I haven't smelled any of these yet on paper. So that aspect, is going to be new to you and me. But yeah, so this isn't going to be an unboxing first impressions type video, and it's not going to be a review. I'm just going to let you know what I picked up, how much they cost, and what they smell like to me on paper and, in the air, and then the dry down on paper and kind of what I get from them. And what I think, okay, and what the notes are to me. I'm not a guy that likes to go on Fragrantica or whatever website and tell you, hey, this has this in it. This I'm going to tell you what I smell, bro, because what I smell is important, and I could read off a list and tell you what the website says, but who cares, bro? It's really what your nose tells you, right? So let me get a couple scent strips. I probably should have had this ready already, okay? So we're getting out our scent strips here. Putting that here. All right, so the first one, okay, and I'm going to go over the presentation if I kept the box, okay? The first one I'm going to go over is Hawas Ice, okay? This I got at Burlington for, yeah, there it is. All right, $34.99, and I didn't bother worrying about the box because there's nothing to it, right? Like presentation, whatever. But here is Hawas Ice, $35, and I believe this is 100 mil. Okay, Hawas Ice got that beautiful purple look to it, and it's got this really heavy, nice. I think it's plastic, but it feels ceramic. It might even be ceramic. Cap has the brand Rasasi on the top there. Okay. And it does click into place. It's a very satisfying, that noise. I don't know what it is about that noise. Magnetic caps are better, but there's something about that noise. Okay, so let's get into this, huh? Okay, so Hawas Ice. All right, let's aim this. Make sure I'm not spraying myself in the face like I do all too often. Great atomizer, not pressurized, but you do get a good, wide, strong, jetting of the fragrance. Man, that is good. I knew I was going to love this based on the videos I saw online. I was like, sometimes I get led astray, but anytime you get a really beautiful freshie that's fruit forward and can be worn in the gym set and has good performance, man, hard to beat that. Now, again, I am testing it, so I could be off on the performance, but the one day I did test it, it lasted me a full 7-8 hours, which for a freshie is unbelievable. With this one, I get a very sugary, but not syrupy sugary, like natural fruit sugary, like citrusy, and a little bit of stone fruit. I believe there's a plum note in here. You guys can look it up. And I could see that, but it's like a candied plum. This is not natural. This is very synthetic smelling, but that's not in a bad way. It smells fucking good, dude. It's very bright. It's very invigorating. It's in that Invictus, if you're familiar with it, kind of family where you're getting a lot of that creamy mint. I know that's almost like, what do you mean by creamy mint? Cream is soft and mint is sharp. It's hard to explain, but it's that mint that isn't like eye-watering, like, oh God, like toothpaste mint. It's just like a nice, like almost bubblegummy fun mint, and it's so good. I'm addicted to this already, man. This is gonna be in the gym roto, guys. I'm just telling you now. Versace Man Eau Fraiche is gonna have some competition with this one. That was, oh man, so good. Real smooth, very bright, probably leans youthful, but it's clean, it's good, it's not offensive. I feel like women could wear this as well, maybe a younger woman, but this is a great gym set banger for me. And again, for $35, I mean, the presentation, the cap that clicks, you can hold it by the cap, okay? Rasasi's been killing it for a while now. So that's Rasasi Hawass Ice, okay? So that's the first one, and I will put the scent strip on top of it so we can see if anything changes when it dries down. This one, from what I remember, is pretty linear, but I will update you. Now, this second one, I'm at the end stages of testing. I almost want to like get into a review, but the only reason I haven't reviewed this one yet, and this is going to be Lattafa Mashrabia, okay, is because the dry down has been literally different every single time. I've worn it 4 times, full disclosure, for a full day. And by a full day, I mean like 8 hours in between showers, okay? And the opening is very consistent, but the dry down, it's always been awesome, but it's always been a little different. So that's why I feel like I need to spend more time with this one and test it more. Let me get the ice out of the air here, okay? And the bottle is really interesting. It's got this rubberized coating and like a cheap plastic gold-plated looking thing to it. Tells you all the information on the bottom. It says Eau de Parfum Mashrabia on the top around the atomizer here. And the cap feels cheap as hell. I'm not going to lie. This cap looks cool. It's like it's got this geometric octagonal whatever that rhombozoid look to it. I'm not great with this with shapes beyond squares and triangles, guys, but got the little Lattafa flame symbol right there. And it does also click into place, but you can tell that click sounds like plastic. That one does not, right? So, but who cares? How does it smell, Tyler? This one, also a good atomizer, more of a poofy. You're going to want to hold this one closer, in my opinion, at least if your bottle's like mine. Hold it closer. Oh, the smell's hitting me. It's so good. Hold it closer because it is a good atomizer, but it sprays shotgun style, like very poofy, very wide, very short range burst, okay? And this one, for my hookah smokers, you will love this. This smells like a hookah bar, like a traditional Syrian-owned, Egyptian-owned, Middle Eastern-owned hookah bar, because you get this beautiful red apple tobacco, and it's not pipe tobacco. Get that tobacco out of your head. Hookah tobacco is very specific. It's very rich and syrupy and I don't want to say heavy as like an off-putting thing, but what I get in this in the beginning is a beautiful hookah. It's like shisha tobacco apple scent. It's not the double apple that smells kind of like black licorice. It's just a regular red apple shisha hookah tobacco flavor. And you do get some incense right off the top, which is interesting because normally incense come like way later. This one gets smoky right away, but the apple and the apple tobacco smell is so prominent that it's not like a clawing, overbearing smoke. It just smells like you stepped straight into a hookah bar. I love it. I'm still... Yeah, the dry down, it throws me off because the apple stays consistent, but different things are happening at the end. I think I just need to spend a little bit more time with it. So we'll set that there. And that will be for this dry down for the video. And towards the end, we'll go back through them, see if we get anything else. So this one right here, Fingerprint Magnet City. But boy, does this look great out the box. French Avenue, Amber, Empire. Now, this is a clone. If you haven't figured this out, guys, all of these, with the exception of one, have been Burlington Coat Factory pickups, which is, if you don't have that in your area, it's similar to a Ross. I think it's a step above Ross, but it's more reasonable than Marshall's. Marshall's just got bougie overnight. I don't know what happened with Marshall's, but it's a step above Ross, but similar idea. Okay, it's a rag store pickup. But this one is supposed to be Christian Clive's Blonde Amber, which I have not smelled. It's a $600 smell. Okay, so why even sample it, bro? Like, if I know in my heart of hearts I'm never gonna buy the damn thing, why even sample it? This one I have been testing too, and I've only worn it twice. So again, I won't get into the review, aspect of it in that way. But also good atomizer, also not pressurized. But, and this does click on, and this is a heavy metal cap, but it's so weak. Don't hold it by the cap. I'm cautiously doing it. I wouldn't do it. You're going to break this bottle. It's not a grippy snap-on cap. Okay, so this is why you come to my channel, because I'm not going to give you the classic breakdown that you can find on Fragrantica. When this first goes on skin, okay, or at least even on paper right now, white boys that are between the ages of 30 and 40 right now, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, because it was a thing in 2011, 2015, that era. This smells like Jägermeister, okay? It's a very specific smell. It's a very aggressive smell, and it's a very pungent smell, but it's very pleasant. There's the reason why that liquor got really popular and nobody else could quite make it like Jägermeister. If you're not familiar with Jägermeister, okay, I'm going to paint you a picture. It's boozy in the beginning. You do get a little bit of this like very clean tobacco, like a vanilla tobacco. Not cigar, but more like a shisha, and kind of similar tobacco, but not apple-wise, but just a type of tobacco as Mashrabia with the shisha hookah tobacco. And it's very well blended. Like it's hard to pick all of these things out, right? And give you note by note, because it's so well blended. And it just works. It's been really good, okay? The dry down for me, it gets creamier. It gets that alcoholic kind of zest to it kind of calms down, and it goes more vanilla direction, at least to my nose. And that blonde leaf washed shisha tobacco, vanilla flavored, kind of carries it through the end. It's very interesting. I don't have anything in my collection like it, but it's a nice scent. And again, if you want to know what the opening smells like, go find a bottle of Jägermeister and smell that. Okay, and that's, if you don't like it, you probably won't like this. The other guys will tell you dried fruits, alcohol, and tobacco, and I'm going to tell you Jägermeister. That's why you're here, man, because I give it to you straight, and I want to give you relatable things that you may or may not have smelled before that are more accessible to the average dude, right? Oh. And also at the end, I wore this like yesterday, and I was getting a little bit of cream soda at the end, which I liked. Cream soda and vanilla tobacco. It just worked. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just seemed to work. Okay, so that's going to sit right there. And this one, I saved the best for last. Oh, wait. Before I move on that French Avenue, I had to show you guys the box. $40 at Burlington. Okay, $40. Burlington. Okay, cheaper than online. I've seen this go for around 60 pretty consistently online. But look at this. Look at the presentation. Okay. This is beautiful, and it opens up, and there's a perfect cutout for that bottle. Yeah, great blind buy for me at Burlington. Pat myself on the back. Tyler, you're awesome. Great job, okay? And by the way, you'll notice a common theme outside of the Versace Hawas Ice is that all of these are tobacco fragrances, and that's because I've been in search of a smooth, easygoing, easy to wear, not offensive tobacco that has some decent performance. And guys, I only wore it today because it just came in today, but I just got this. I'm going to put this in the box to give you the full presentation, right? Because I think this deserves it, okay? And this is another Middle Eastern brand. All of these so far, French Avenue included, are Middle Eastern brands, and some people call them clone brands. I'm only going to call a brand a clone brand if all they do is clones, like, the brand called Clone, or, Okcha is another one that just does clones. I don't think Swiss Arabian is a clone brand. I could be wrong. I know they do have some clones, but I think they'd have a lot of original creations, and this is absolutely, guys, original. Look at this. Look at the tapered box. It's not even a square. It's not even like a straight cut across. It's a tapered box, and this is Swiss Arabian Tobacco 01. And guys, right now today, what's the date? I don't remember. It's like the 24th, I want to say, of January 2026. You can go on fragrance.net and pick this up if you're in the States for $40 right now. $40. It normally goes for upwards of like $60, $70. But just a little background on Swiss Arabian. They have been making perfumery for Middle Eastern royalty for decades. Okay, so this is a heritage brand, and this one is Tobacco 01. Look at that presentation when I take the box off. Nestled in there very lightly, or very snugly, I should say. We'll take it out. All right, here's the cap. Look at that cap, guys. Beautiful cap. Heavy metal. It is plastic on the inside, but it's metal coated, and a nice click. And you can hold it by the cap. It's sturdy, guys. Look at that beautiful brown. There's no questions with this one. There's no, well, what does it smell like? It's called Tobacco 01. I've seen reviews on this online, and I'm pleasantly surprised that everyone was lying to you, because everyone's going to talk about a plum note, and I, to my nose, do not get a plum note. Okay? I wore this today, fucking loved it. All right? Great atomizer, not pressurized, but very, very powerful. Okay, well, maybe I lied. I haven't smelled this on paper yet. And I am getting plum on paper. But I will tell you, on my skin must have absorbed all the plum. Because, man, yeah, I am getting it like, okay, listen, hold your phone. Hold your phone, Cotton. Because I am getting plum now. On my skin, it did none of this, guys. Okay. Now the other smells are starting to come in, okay? But this, $40, this is 50 mil, okay? So still under $1 a mil. Can't argue with the price. And this is a tobacco forward. I was getting, okay, I know I'm supposed to give you on paper, but I just want to kind of talk about what happened today. I'm gonna do a full review on this, but I'll tell you what happened today. I sprayed it on. I was getting tobacco, cigar tobacco, a mild, beautiful, vanillic cigar. And not smoking cigar, not lit yet. Just the leaf wrapped around the tobacco leaf that they make the cigar skin out of, or whatever the outside part is called. Oh, here it is. It's starting to settle down. God, that's so good. It's tobacco, and it's not listed in the notes because I looked it up, but I honestly get a very photorealistic cacao scent in here. Not like a milky chocolate, but like a very light, powdery, almost like cocoa chocolate, but it's more masculine than that, right? It's so good, guys. I'm going to give these a second to all. Well, let's go over the dry downs in order from first to last to let you know if anything has changed on paper. And let me know which one you guys want me to, review. If you want me to do all of them, I will do all of them. I'm planning on doing all of them. But if there's one you're most excited about, let me know. So we first did Hawas Ice. Yeah, so it actually it got more fruity. The mint is still there, but it's not as crazy in your face. It's more fruity. It's very plummy. It's very playful. Very bright. This is a banger for the guys. This is a gym scent all day. And this is great for young dudes too. If you have a son that you want to smell good all day and he's caught up in the TikTok and the Instagram and the YouTube shorts of it all with fragrances, safe buy. The whole house is going to smell nice with this. It's non-offensive. Great young man's date fragrance too. Like this is so... It might be too playful for office, but this is almost a daily dumb reach level. Awesome, aquatic, fruity, minty, just great fragrance, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. The second one, I believe, was Mashrabia, okay? So let's see how that one smells now. And by the way, if I didn't say it before, I think this was $34.99 as well. Yeah, so now the apple, it's not quite as dominant. It's more blended, and now I'm starting to get a little bit more tobacco, a little bit more of that molassesy syrup. It's not a headache-inducing syrup. It's just the hookah tobacco syrup that goes in the tobacco. And a little bit of incense. This isn't what I experienced in the dry down on skin, but that's why I got to spend more time with it, guys. In this video, you know, we're giving it only, it's real time right now. We're giving stuff only like a couple minutes to dry down here. So now we have French Avenue. Oh yeah, it's more vanillic, more cream soda-y now, less Jägermeister, more like cream soda, and just a very slight hint of that vanilla flavored hookah tobacco. Blonde leaf. If you're familiar, there's unwashed leaf and there's washed leaf. Washed leaf refers to the blonde leaf, where they treat it and they get all the dirt off of it and all of the natural earthiness, and it's a very clean smelling, smooth tobacco, versus the more dark, earthy, dirty tobacco that that is more associated with like you know, what you would get in like a cigarette or like a really dark cigar. Yeah, and it's almost like sparkly too. It's like got a fizz to it. It's so interesting. I love this scent so far. Never gonna buy Clive Christian because I'm just never gonna spend $600 on a cologne. But Jesus Christ, this is good. I can see why they duped it. Okay, I'm into it. Okay, and let's see if anything has changed with Swiss Arabian Tobacco 01. Yeah, more cigar forward now. Less of the plum. Plum's almost completely gone, and this is like, what, 2 minutes later? Smooth tobacco, a little bit of cacao, vanilla. Fuck, that's good, bro. This might be the one. The only thing I'm not sure about this is performance, guys. The only thing I have questions about is it, does it need to macerate? Did I go nose blind to it? How long does it last? Because I put it on, you know, 5-6 hours ago. It's not pushing anymore, but fuck, dude, that is so good. This might be the one, man. The only thing stopping it might be performance, but geez, man, if you haven't gotten your nose on this, get you a decant. This is absolutely phenomenal. All of these are great, but this one stands out above all of them. All right, so thank you guys. It's finally cool weather. Okay, I've been talking about how the weather's kind of cold, kind of hot. Every day it starts out like 60 in the morning, which is cool, but it's not cold. And then it gets to like 75 by noon in California. Today it was fucking beanie cold, okay? Which means the morning was like high 40s and it peaked at like the low 60s, and it's been mostly in the 50s all day. So now I really get to enjoy these scents. Fuck, man, they're good. All right. Hey, listen, if you like that, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this long. Press all of the buttons. Tell all of your homies. Talk to me in the comments. Homie, I'll talk back. And thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube. We are out of this bitch.